We just picked up the GoPro Hero 9. I'm really excited to start using it. This has a lot of potential and it's very versatile with lots of different shots. So far it's very compact. This is my first experience with a GoPro and it really does appear to be built well. Once you get it out of the package and charge it, we're gonna go through the setup options, selecting your language, legal stuff, and everything else that it needs to ask you before you can start using it. The GPS option says that it captures the location of your videos and photos. It can be kind of nice so you can look back at a photo and see where it was taken. In this case, I don't want it to keep track of every place that I've taken a photo, so I'm gonna turn that off and then go through the rest of the setup. Install the app on your phone and it'll continue to set up there. For now, I'm just gonna skip the phone setup so I can get to using this camera, and we can do that later. Today is December 5th, 2020. Looks like everything is set up. We're getting a visual display underneath it. Guess we need to put in an SD card and try to get some footage. The SD card slot is right beside the battery. Whenever I turn on the Hypersmooth, it really smooths that out. It really looks like it's on a gimbal. The smoothness of that is really amazing. To turn that feature on and off, it's that button right there on the side. To film, it's this top button right there, and that immediately starts filming. If you swipe up from the bottom, you'll get a preview of the video you've just taken. And that really is smooth, and so far the audio quality actually seems to be pretty decent. This really does feel nice. Like, the battery cover is definitely made of metal. It seems that the outside frame here is made of plastic, but that it doesn't feel cheap. It feels really nice. And the whole assembly has a nice weight to it. It feels very nice. We also got a flex mount with it because this is probably the most used attachment. So you can basically clip it onto anything, and then this attaches right onto the GoPro mount. So this is super versatile. The legs on the bottom flip out like this. It looks like this is able to be mounted to any kind of camera. It has that standard thread on it. We're gonna take that off, and then underneath it, it has the same slots that fit right into the GoPro. We'll thread in the nut. With a mount like this, we'd be able to get some really cool time-lapse shots on the 3D printer back here. So right there, we have a good downside view of it, or we could put it on one of the sides here and get a good side shot from it. So there's a lot of versatility with this kind of mount. Now that we've got this all figured out, I'm gonna remove these protective pieces. I just used a hammer to smash an ice cube in the slow-mo mode. And that's a pretty cool shot. And I think even if you had more light in the scene, you could get a higher frame rate to get a slower slow motion shot. I think that looks really cool. So overall, I'm very impressed with this. I can't wait to get some cool shots with it, and time will tell how it holds up.